Welcome back to the stream. So an alarming 68% of Chicago children under the age of 6 are children have been exposed to lead in their household drinking water. And this is coming from a new study released by Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Health.
Yeah, lead-laced pipes and water wells are problems that CBS 2 has been covering for years, including our Getting Hosed series, My Investigation, exposing the city's bogus water billing practices and lead in water and the city's lead service line. Hundreds of thousands of them basically made of lead feeding drinking water to homes. We have more than any in the country.
Yeah, no, you've been digging into this for years. We've also want to dig into this more in this new study with the city's response to it. So we're joined by Chakena Perry, Senior Policy Analyst at the National Resources Defense Council, also a former commissioner with Chicago's Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. Good morning, and thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, Ms. Perry, we really appreciate you. We know you have a lot of insight here. We know that any amount of lead really poisonous. This new study shows that what we know, Black and Latino kids more likely, highly more likely to be exposed. South and West Side, so disturbing. You know, lead poisons the brain, you know, robbing growing minds of IQ points. Can you tell us some of the effects that lead is still having on kids?
Absolutely. Brad, you started off saying that Chicago has more lead pipes than any other city in the country. We have around 409 lead pipes. And the study shows that between around 2/3 of kids under the age of 6 have some level of lead exposure. And when you think about even the lowest amount of lead exposure can be detrimental, and it can be a matter of life and death for a lot of individuals. But particularly for kids, we see behavioral problems. We see low IQ. We see emotional and regulatory issues, and also behavioral. So there's a host of issues that even the smallest amount of lead exposure can have on kids. And the fact that we have so many of them and the pace is moving so slowly, we need to move more quickly to get them out.
Yeah, like you said, 409,000 of those lead service lines.
And after this study was released, we reached out to the Chicago Department of Water Management, of course. They told us that it takes issue with the study sampling because they say it only indicates whether or not there is a lead service line. It does not measure routine exposure. So what are your thoughts on that?
You know, I definitely appreciate the Chicago Department of Water Management weighing in on the conversation. Right, we've worked closely with them to make sure we can speed up this process. But I don't want to go down a rabbit hole of 1 parts per billion or 5 parts per billion. The point is that kids are being exposed to lead, and it's a vicious cycle. It starts with pregnant mothers consuming contaminated drinking water that can have a host of issues with fertility problems, low birth weight, and other things that put kids at already a bad start before they're even born. When they're born, they're consuming contaminated drinking water in their homes, and they're also being exposed at daycares and schools. So when are we going to stop the vicious cycle of lead exposure? And so going back and forth about, 1 part per billion or 5 part per billion, I think that's not the case here. Access to clean drinking water is a matter of life or death for some people, and we need to be able to fix the problem quickly.
Yeah, and it is a God-given right, clean drinking water. And with all due respect to this city, let's not get in the weeds. Let's fix it. 409,000 lead service lines. The city says it will take 40 years to fix that. I've done the math. I've been following this for years. They fix a few hundred a year when we should be fixing tens of thousands every year. I've seen cities in New Jersey that have fixed the problem in 1 year. I mean, we are talking decades out from a fix. Well, this is poisoning kids in real time still and has for generations. What do you see? You are intimately involved in the process. You know the city, you know the game, you know the politics. How are we going to get this solved, Ms. Perry?
For sure. And to the Johnson administration's credit, they have been a little bit more transparent and actually put a plan in place to replace around 40 to 44,000 lead pipes by 2027. When you think about the grand scheme of how many lead pipes we have, that is still a small amount, but it is an accountability measure that advocates like myself and other residents will be able to follow and hold the Johnson administration accountable for that timeline. But when we think about the timeline that Chicago is on, we're getting between extension between 45 to 55 years to replace our lead pipes. And that's right now from the Environmental Protection Agency under its lead and copper rule improvements. So over the next couple of months, we're working to help strengthen the rule and encouraging the EPA to shorten Chicago's timeline, because telling residents that they have to wait decades or generations for safe drinking water is abysmal. That doesn't make sense. It's not fair. It's unjust. And so we need to do everything we can using those blueprints, as you mentioned, from other cities who have done it equitably, who've done it efficiently. We have the tools at our disposal. We have the resources. It's just a matter of political will and really starting to think about the different funding revenue streams that we can tap into to help speed this up, in addition to the federal money that's available.
All right, so much more to talk about. We've got to wrap you here. Chakena Perry, Senior Policy Analyst at the National Resources Defense Council. Thanks for weighing in on the conversation, as we really have so much more to dig into with this.
Thank you for caring.
Yes, so you can find a link to the full study if you want to look at it on our website right now at cbschicago.com. Thanks again.